Happy Tuesday. I have to pop off my nails, so I figured just do everything here. This is the Cosmic Nails Mani that we did last Friday on the live. This is from the and then I used a glitter from a spring collection that released last year. Really pretty glitter. Today we're going to do a Revel nail mani. There we go. So I'm just popping off my dip. The reason I can do this is because I use peel base underneath my dip powder. And it lets you switch out manis super easily. And these are coming off nice. Just want to make sure we get all of the acrylic off. So I wasn't here yesterday. It's like I couldn't get myself to go live. I just couldn't do it. I was planning on it. Then once my mailman wasn't here by 11, I was like, no, I'm not going to go. I don't know why. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. But it's not good for my show anyway. I know that, to not be here regularly. Oopsie. All right, we got a problem here. This one doesn't want to come off so easily. All right, it is coming in little pieces this time. Bonafide Beauty sent me some new glass files, and they have a new style of ergo file too. They're out in my kitchen, on my pantry though. I'll have to go grab them. So this one seems to want to come off in pieces too. That's all right. The worst part is that they go flying. So like I'll sweep up later and there'll be pieces in my floor dirt. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's pull up the live on the tablet and see if anybody has joined us. Oh, I hope some of you guys are here. I want to show you something. All right. There we go. I found it. Good morning, friends. Hit that like button for me. Hi, Patty. Good morning. Have you, Patty? I know I got a notification that you said something about my show in a Facebook group. Even I mentioned it on Reddit this morning. Oh, I wonder, these don't feel like super shiny anymore. These ones are fine, but I'm going to put another gel top coat, I think, on this. On these two nails real quick. I should do base and top coat, so the top coat doesn't peel, right? We're going to do easy cherry nail art today, like the super easiest, because we're going to use some stickers. I think I got them. I want to say I got them off of Temu last year, and I did a mani using them, but there's so many cherries on it, like this sheet of stickers that's going to last me years and years. All right, so this is gel base coat from Nail Boo. It doesn't say that this is HEMA free, but it doesn't bother me. And I know Brandis can use Nail Boo's gels as well, and she doesn't have issues. Tomorrow we'll do a Luxie nail mani. So I pulled out a red called Moana. It's kind of like, it looks like an orangey red, but it's bright red. Kind of red I like, you know. So it's like borderline orangey red, but it looks red on the nails, but it has like the, I don't know what you want to call it, orange undertones instead of like blue or whatever. Say. And then, so I'm going to do 3 nails red, 2 nails white. I pulled out from Revel, I think it's Margot, yeah. But now that I think about it, I think this might, yeah, it does have a slightly pink hue. I got to change this out. It was shimmery, so that's why I grabbed it. But I wasn't looking at it under fluorescent lighting like I am here. So we'll switch that for a different white. I was originally going to use a solid white because we're going to do nail art on the white nails, you know. But then I saw that, so I grabbed it. And this is Nail Boo's gel top coat. Okay. We'll cure this. See if I can turn around and pick out another color. What, Patty? You got to change out your tips. Look at this hand. Are you at the doctor? Look, I broke this nail right here, and not only that, I have a paper cut on the side of my finger, like right where I can't put a Band-Aid, right on my fingertip. It hurts. It must have happened yesterday, and I didn't notice it till this morning. I was in pain. All right, I need a white. No, I can't reach. I'll have to wait a minute. My frame okay? These are what the stickers look like that we're going to use. I could draw it, you know, like draw the cherries, but they won't be as uniform if I paint them myself. You know, if I use stickers, they'll all be the same size and everything. Okay, let's throw down some peel base. I use Sand Designer Dips peel base these days. This one, it's definitely water-based, but her other bottles of peel base that I got from her were clear. This one is white, but it works good. I mean, I used it on the mani I just popped off. And I kind of like it. You can see it. It's very thin, though, you know what I mean? But you can see it applying. And then, of course, it dries clear. Yeah, so I really have to put new tips on my right hand. I've been putting it off. It was like that for my left hand for a couple weeks, and I was just doing my right hand until my right hand grew out, and then I replaced the tips on this hand because they were more grown out. Oh, you are? How's it going? Okay, so the other good thing about this peel base is it dries super fast, you guys. I'm talking 3 minutes. So let me grab another Revel Nail white dip powder. So again, this one is Margot. I do have several reds from Revel, but I wanted a bright red like this because we're doing cherry nails. I really wanted that like juicy red. I'm looking. I don't want to do nude. I want to do white nails. Oh, what's this one? This is July. It's a glow. This is from the Revel Club. But I don't know what it looks like. I just know it glows. It might be a solid. Oh, it's a shimmer. That's pretty. I was looking for something a little more fancy. Hold on. There's Emily. I know I just used Illuminate recently, but I don't want to use that again. Geez. I'm having a hard time. All right, I guess we're using that one because I'm not going to go through all my dips looking again. Ah, my drawers are collapsing. Might be over here. I wonder where I put it. Illuminate, that color from Revel. I can't find it. I used it though not that long ago. All right, so we'll use July 1. It's funny because that's my birthday. But we're going to use that just as our on our accent nails, which will be our ring and middle nail. Those ones are going to be the ones with the cherries. I have this video on in the background. I had to put something, I don't know, that wasn't as. When I put the Karen Reed trial on and I'm live, I don't hear anything that's going on, you know. So I put on this one of like parents like driving drunk with their kids and getting arrested, leaving their kids in cars, things like that. Hi, Aaliyah. I didn't know if you would be here today because I thought for some reason Tuesdays and Thursdays you do errands. Or am I wrong on that? But I'm so glad you're here. Hello, my girl. And of course, Patty. My dependable friend, Patty. Love you. All right. I've been in such a funk, you guys. Look at that. I think we're already dry. I'm going to let them sit for like another minute, but yeah, they feel dry to the touch. Oh, so Patty, remember I was telling you, I don't know if I told you, Aaliyah, but for Mother's Day, Nick let me get 2 rings. Well, 1 ring, but then I had a gift card and like I wanted to get a ring. So like I gave him the gift card and he gave me the money to get the second ring. So I was able to get 2 rings. One of them saying it's no, it hasn't shipped yet. Never mind. That's a different one. But one of them came. It's my Trois et Moi ring. It's right here. So it's got an emerald cut moissanite right here. And then a pear right here. The pears are 1 carat and the emerald is 2 carats. And it's in $30. Isn't it pretty? I really like the emerald cut. It's so different from like my brilliant cut ring, you know, which like sparkles. This is more like big, shiny. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's more like big shine, mirror shine. Super pretty. I really like it. Now I'm like the smallest size they had was a 5. I really wanted to get one for my pinky to put like over here on my pinky next to my wedding rings, but they didn't have it in my pinky size. All right, let's do our white nails first. Let me stir this. I'm not going to dip right into the jar because my nails always come out with like waves or uneven if I do that. So let's use cupcake liner. I got to tell Nick I need more cupcake liners. Let me just hit my bowl. my vape cart that has THC liquid. I bought. Remember, I told you guys I bought a brand. It was a new brand at the dispensary. They had a vape carts, the THC carts, and I bought this one. It was like Maine blueberry, but I wasn't a fan of it. Well, the thing started all of a sudden leaking out of the top of the mouthpiece, like the THC liquid. So I wiped it away, but it like all clogged up. I can't even vape it. I'm like, what the heck? So it's not. There's not a lot left in the cart, but I won't buy that brand again. All right, let's get to it. Oh, just Thursdays, Aaliyah? I thought it was Tuesdays and Thursdays. How are you doing? Do tell me. How's it going, Patty, at the hospital? All right, we're going to start our mani with our CN Designer dip liquids. And the ring finger and middle finger are going to be with this white. It's got a slight shimmer. It's not crazy shimmery. The shimmer's probably, I mean, once we put the stickers over the nails, you're not even going to notice the shimmer. That's why I was looking for a white with something a little more sparkle. I think last time I did this mani, I did it on nude nails when I did use the cherry stickers last year. This is my precision tool, and I am just using it to clean up my cuticles. Let me go grab the Bonafide Beauty stuff they sent so I can show you guys. It's right in the kitchen. Okay. So this is, check it out. This is the new Ergo file right here. Totally clear. The case is velvet. Love that. Love that because my plastic cases, I used the Ergo file so much that I've worn out the plastic case and it's like torn on me. But look at this. So it's like the Half Moon Ergo file. I haven't even opened these yet, but they must be new color glass nail files. Oh, look at this one. Oh, it's peach. That's pretty. I feel like I should send this to Tara. She likes the color peach. Tara, you here? And then I'll just tell you what the other two colors are. We have so it's a muted peach. This is a muted peach. This is muted raspberry and a muted guava. We can look at them in a little bit. I just want to get some dip on my nails before my peel. I don't want to mess up my peel base. Stay. Okay. Oh, you had a phone call, Patty? I'd asked how it's going. And I showed off one of the rings that I got for Mother's Day that I ordered. The Trois et Moi. All right. Oh, I swear I got out a lint-free wipe. I must have. Oh, it's over there for some reason. It's all right. All right, using my precision tool to go around and get rid of any dip on my cuticle area or some. It's like either dry skin or something right there. Just leave it alone. And brush these off. Definitely they're a little streaky. Let's lay flat for layer number 2 here. Oh, the hair on here. Okay. So what they're doing on this video I'm watching is like it's like moms who messed up bad with their kids drunk driving, or like I said, leaving them alone in the car or something, and now they're catching back up with them to find out how they're doing now, which I think is really cool because so many times you just see the videos of like the crime being committed, but not like what happens later on. I got some blue up the top of my nail over here. All right, there we go with our dip base. Lay flat. Tap it off. And we'll just clean up. Just want to make sure we have good coverage on these nails. We're going to put stickers on them, but we're not going to cover the nails in stickers. Yeah, it's streaky. I'm going to do a third layer. This happens sometimes with white or especially, pastel colors. Frequently when I use a white, I have to do 3 layers. But most other dips, just 2 layers that I do, and then a layer of clear. So, okay, there we go. Ew. Okay. All right, those look better now. I haven't brushed them off, but just make sure they're dry. And any shimmer dip, well, I don't want to say any, but most shimmer dips can be chromed. So you can take that dip itself and chrome. A good indication, if a dip is going to chrome is whether you see that shimmer on your skin around the nail. The more shimmer in a dip, the easier it is to chrome it. I'm going to take off my sweater now. It's only 55 out today. It's kind of cool and gray. It's going to be like this all week. All right, so now we're going to use Moana. Look at that red. And it's going on the pinky, index finger, and thumb. What are you doing today, Leah? Whose birthday is it? I just saw in the group chat a notification, Britt saying happy birthday, or Laura saying happy birthday. Oh, I love this shade. I love a good bright red. My favorite kind of red to wear. I really love the deep dark reds, like bordering on black, but they look horrible on me. I think they just look better on shorter nails, those dark colors. Okay. All right. Let's do the thumb. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we'll brush these off. Don't worry about if you have dip powder. It doesn't last. All right, so we're going to do layer number 2 now. I'm going to apply it the same exact way, laying flat into the cupcake liner. This layer is going to dry a little more slowly than the first layer did. The first layer dries pretty quick. But the second layer, you have a little more time to work. Okay. Oh, I love this color. I got this color in Revel Nail had come out with football dip powder sets for each football team, in the country. And I think even a couple college teams. So I got the New England Patriots set, of course. And this was the red it came with. Okay. Looks good. Okay. If you get any dip liquids on your skin, make sure to wipe off before dipping, because otherwise you'll get dip there too. Off. Okay, there we go. Brushing off again. These look really good, so we definitely have full coverage from the 2 dips. Now we can go in and do a layer of clear to encapsulate the nails. I said boo because encapsulating is so boring to me. It's way more fun putting the color on, but putting clear, do these white nails first. Lock her up. I was thinking about that, about Donald Trump, how much one person has done to divide a country. He's got families who don't cause families to not speak to each other. I'm not the only one, you know what I mean? caused so much vitriol and hate, all because of Donald Trump. Don't forget that, Trump supporters. We've never had this. I actually talked with my mother by text the other day because they're coming up soon, the end of May. They're gonna be here around Memorial Day. I bumped it. Yeah, this woman, she just yelled, "What the fuck?" And then she goes, "We are very, very highbrow." Oh, they were diners who refused to pay. Hi, Janet. Hey, Britt. Oh, I'm glad you ladies are here. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry about yesterday. Okay, there we go. Oh, missed that side. Okay. All right, that's good. Close my base, but not too tight, because then it'll never come open again. It might never. Okay. All right. We can, I was going to say encapsulate. We can activate now. Whose birthday is it today, you guys? It looks orange red. Yeah, it definitely has orange undertones, Patty. I was saying that earlier. But it's red. Okay, so we're putting activator on the nails so they'll cure. And since we used all solid colors, I'm not gonna like use a plastic bag to press down or, oh, I got a glitter in there. Not that it shouldn't matter. I'll just leave it. I'll put a sticker over it. Okay, there we go. All right. Let him sit for a couple minutes. Patty, did you see my ring that I got from Nick for Mother's Day? It came in the mail yesterday. Hey, Michelle. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are all here. I didn't know if anybody would be here. Yeah, is it somebody's birthday today? Or am I wrong? Tell me how you guys are doing. What have you guys all been doing? How's the puppy, Britt? I saw Chastity got a puppy. I think one of my guinea pigs is getting ready to die soon. He like hasn't been eating as much or drinking as much. Um, so obviously going to the bathroom less, and I can tell just by like comparing their cages, you know what I mean? Because we have two guinea pigs and they're separate. They're in two different cages. Um, and like the fruits and stuff, he's always like going nuts for. Didn't want. So, but I brought out the lettuce this morning, and he came running out of his little house, and he like jumped up on the cage, and he was all excited for the lettuce. So I was like, "Oh yay!" So I gave him extra. I gave him like four pieces of it. Um, and so I don't know. Maybe he's just not feeling good. Hopefully, that's all it is. It's like having a newborn, Britt. So you got a migraine? I gotta help you out with that. I know I said I would. I just need like a small box, like I don't have any padded envelopes, which would be perfect. I used to have some, but I went through them sending dips. I bought padded envelopes, jars, and everything to send dips to people, but I went through them all, and I never rebought. Happy birthday, Isabel. That's awesome. How do you feel, Janet? Having an 18. Oh no, because you have Helena in college. Sorry. Um, does she have any plans for today? I think we're good to start filing. Definitely. We hear that. I'm going to start at my pinky, as always. Actually, let me use that new ergo file first at the cuticles. Check it out, you guys. Bonafide Beauty sent me some new files, and one of them was a new ergo file. So they call it well, it's a half moon, but oh yeah, this is the crescent shaped ergo file, but this is the half moon in clear. Ooh, it is really comfortable. I love how you can take it down your sidewall too. You can go all, I can go all the way to the end of my pinky. All right. So yeah, I got to get two rings for Mother's Day, and one hasn't come yet, but one did. And I got trois et moi, right? So it's two stones together like that. Um, I think Megan Kelly, Megan Fox has this as an engagement ring, and that kind of like coming back, like coming into like style. Um, but this one is moissanite. You see, it's an emerald cut and a pear cut next to each other. There you go. Isn't it pretty? The emerald is a 2 carat. The pear is a 1 carat, and it's in sterling silver. It was only $30, you guys. But it depends where you shop. There's a huge price differential in moissanite. You could pay thousands of dollars for moissanite, or you could pay hundreds of dollars, or you could pay $100 or under $100. It depends who you buy from. You know what I mean? Thank you, Britt. No, Janet, you're not old. The last couple nights she hasn't been sleeping. Oh, Britt, that was you. I thought that was Janet, and she was talking about Isabel not sleeping. I got you, Britt. That's how I feel. Well, it's different, like my boys, but now that Dominic's older, I mean, the difference was I had a 15-year-old, I had an 11-year-old when Dominic was born. So that, yeah, there's 11 years between my middle and youngest. I watch this true crime YouTuber, Tanika's 2 cents, right? And she's pregnant right now, and she's 53. She's pregnant with her third. She's got a daughter who's in college, I believe, and then she's got a little boy who's, and I'm not even sure if she's married. I think she might be doing it single. I don't know. Maybe she isn't. She doesn't mention her husband, or I haven't seen her mention him. Um, she's got like a 2-year-old boy, and now she's pregnant with another boy. I went through menopause at like 40, so I can't even imagine being 53 and pregnant. Brit. So you taking her to dinner, Janet? Where are you guys gonna go? Hey, my friend Jamie is in Arizona right now. Her mother lives there, so she goes all the time to visit. Plus, other members of her family, I think, live there too. Not just her mother and stepfather. But like, I think her sister lives out there. Maybe one of her brothers. But I don't know. I can't remember where in Arizona. I know you. I know where you are. I won't say it out loud. I'll have to ask Jamie. I don't even know if it's a wave on my nail. I think it's just unevenness on the dip and the coloring because it's white right here. Okay. I'm going for a sharper almond. I think I just like the way it looks better on me. At least this week. That's subject to change. Janet, you did a new mani and that you added a new design, but I haven't been in the app to look. What I miss? Get out, Michelle. 19 years? And then 17 months? Oh my God. 19 years, Michelle? How old were you when you had your first, girl? Wow, your mom was 16, Britt? So she kind of grew up alongside. I look at, like, my mother was 20 when she had me, and I was 21 when I had my son. And that's young, you know what I mean? Like, I look at my mother, she was 22 with 3 kids, and I was the oldest, and I was 3. So, I mean, what did she really know? Nothing, you know what I mean? Let me take off this ring. I keep bumping it. Okay, that looks good. I feel like filing is going slow today. Is it? It should go fast because solid nails. I think because I'm talking. I'm so mad that they canceled 8th grade graduation. And I didn't even tell you, they're still doing a kind of graduation. Maybe I did tell you guys, but it's an award based ceremony. So if your kid is going to get an award, then you'll get an invitation to the ceremony, which to me is just bullshit. Like, they're all graduating. I don't know. I am not happy. This is something he worked for all middle school, and they take it away from them. He probably doesn't even care, you know. But my 8th grade year, we went to New York City for our field trip. We had an 8th grade semi-formal dance and an 8th grade graduation ceremony. We had all of that. They're going to Great Wolf Lodge for the day. Oh, so awkward. I hate filing my thumb. So awkward. All right, that looks good. All right, so we just got a buff. Ugh. A nice mess of dust in front of me. Wow. Oh my God, Britt. I'm going to be 50 this year. In like a month. Oh, 17, Michelle. That's not that young. I mean, it's young, but Sound like you were 14. There was a girl in my neighborhood who was 14 when she had her first kid. Babies having babies. Well, back in the day, people didn't live that long. Like 20 was middle aged, you know what I mean? Using my sponge buffer here. All right. Dominic and Nick both need shorts this year, so I went on AliExpress and I was looking, and I ordered 6 pairs of shorts and an outfit like for Dominic. They like basketball shorts or cargo shorts, you know what I mean? Not denim shorts, or they're like comfortable stuff, you know. Dominic only wears elastic waist. Nick likes cargo with like pockets and stuff. Dominic likes them if they're elastic waist. So anyway, I got all that 6 pairs of shorts for them, men's shorts, and an outfit for Dominic, a men's one for $40. Well, Nick paid for it, but I was like, I'm like, can we spend $40 to get this, you know? And he's like, I guess. So I was right on it, and but that's a good deal, you know. So I bought him an extra extra large because the stuff can run small. Hopefully it's not huge, and I have to send it all back. All right, we'll clean these off, and then we're gonna put stickers on the white nails. Remember, I couldn't find this bottle last week, you guys. I don't know if anybody was here when I couldn't find it. It was right behind me on the floor the whole time. I found it the next day. So this alcohol here, or if get up and rinse your hands, that will get rid of any more pigment, any shimmer, or any, red dip that you have on the skin. Okay. Oh, and the other thing about the new Bonafide Beauty File, is it's in a velvet case, which is really nice. I like it a lot. All right, let's grab these stickers. I got these ones last year. I haven't used them yet, but I think they're really cute. They're different seashells and stuff and fish. No. See, these are the same stickers that came in the pack from Nice Deco Gel Polish. Those ones that I said I had. All right. So these are the cherries. There's a couple different sizes. 2 different sizes, maybe. I do think I've had issues with them like ripping. I don't know which is the best way to pick them up, by the stem or by the bottom. Not by the stems. All right, let's try. There we go. This one folded over near the bottom, so I'm gonna like have to hang it off the nail. Oh. Okay. Yeah, like that. Then you can't see the part that's folded over. This is gonna be a little tedious, maybe. All right, there we go. Oh, I did the same thing to this one. The little cherry folded over. Oh. Oh no. Okay, it fixed itself. I'm doing the larger cherries first here, you guys. I don't know what happened here. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna get my little scissors because I'm gonna trim some of the extra. I like to make it, I think it looks more natural, you know what I mean? If they're not like all perfect on the nails, I like having some hanging off. Here's some really tiny ones. Super tiny. So that's definitely more than two sizes on here. At least three different sizes. Oops. Oops, where'd it go? Oh, all right. It's so tiny. Okay, I got it. There we go. All right, let's finish this other nail here. Come on. Oops. No, that one's ripped. Not going to use that one. Good Shop? Never heard of it. There's so many of these companies now who are like grocery shop for you and just send you food to you. Oh, I got a nail commercial. What's it for? Ursa Nails. Handmade salon quality press-ons without the crazy price tag. Wash, rinse, and they're completely reusable. Luxury nail art you can wear again and again for a fraction of the price. Never heard of them. Have you guys? Ursa nails? I want a little one. All right, ready? Don't rip. Be nice. All right. I didn't even do a good job putting these on. They're all like still very even. Shoot. I can't get it all the time. All right. Oh. Okay, got it. Oh, those are cute. Those are cute. And this type of sticker we can totally do dip top coat with. So let's do it. I'm going to reactivate the nails and then we're going to top coat them. You do have to be careful with stickers because certain ones can bleed. You know, the colors will bleed and stuff. But I can tell that these ones aren't going to. Shoot. So you do need to reactivate the nails so your top coat will dry. You guys, I want to put white striping tape on now. Sometimes white striping tape, you can see through it and it would look pink under the red. Let me see. At least on one nail, maybe. What is up with this thing? No, I think it might work. It's not sticky though. Not sticky. Do you think? Still has to be a little bit shorter. Okay. Oh, it moved. Uh-oh. All right. I'm going to leave that red, I think. Or does it look better without it? I mean, that white striping tape. Leave it or take it off. Oh, okay, Patty. How'd it go? Take her for a walk, Britt. Is the weather okay? I'm going to take it off. It doesn't want to stay. Maybe it's not meant to be. All right. Let's top coat. I didn't wipe off my nails, but I did wait, a bunch of minutes while I was messing around with the striping tape, and I wouldn't have wiped down these sticker nails very hard, if at all, anyway, because I don't want to mess up the sticker nail art. Okay. All right, let's do layer number 2. Cap our free edges. Anybody have anything planned this week at all or anything? Just the normal same stuff? Yeah, so my mother is going to be coming up. This is a Revel nail mani. If anybody joined late and didn't see what products I was using, I used a red called Moana, and then the white is from the Revelist Club. I think July 2023. Okay. Pretty. I always love red. Britt, you look good in red too. Your nails look. I love red on you. I love red on Patty too. Offhand, that's who I could think of that I've seen in red nails. But I pretty much, I don't think I've ever seen anybody with red nails that I didn't love. I think red looks good on everybody. Red nails, Put my hand still here. Hi, Jolene. Oh, it's already on Saturday, Janet? Oh my goodness. So you must have been busy. You must be busy. How many people are you expecting? Are you having it catered or are you making the food? What are you doing? Are how they was that them wanting that? So you're there in the office pretty much every day anyway. So it's like you still go to work every day, That sucks. I'm sorry. Oh, that sounds good. Are you doing like food too, or are you just doing cake? My meme made me a graduation cake for my 18th birthday. Plus, I had a store bought one. I had 2 cakes. I didn't even have a piece of it. Of the cake she made me. I should have. Can he text them? I mean, email you though? Like during the week, And then you can catch up when you come in? What the heck? I feel like they pull the fast one on you, Britt. Before you know it, you'll be working 6 hours, 4 days a week. And then you'll be back to 8, 5 days a week. Oh, he's like that, Britt? Yeah. That sounds nice, Britt, Janet. I want to go. Food and appetizers, huh? Make some scallops wrapped in bacon. Those are good. Stuffed mushrooms. I love those. What's you guys' favorite appetizer? Has to be an appetizer though. I love potato skins too. Loaded potato skins. Never been big on like nachos. I mean, I'll eat them, but I would never spend $14 for a big thing of nachos or 15 or whatever it costs nowadays. Mozzarella sticks I like, but not my favorite. But I would buy stuffed mushrooms. Skulls wrapped in bacon was something we used to make growing up whenever we would have parties. We would have Christmas parties or, birthday parties or whatever, and we always had those. We would make them. Oh my god, yes, I love fried pickles for it. Yes. But they gotta be the flat pickles. What are they called? The pickle chips, right? One time me and Nick went to a restaurant we had never been to and they had fried pickles and we ordered them and they literally brought us fried pickle spears. They were not the same and they were not good. But we used to go to Applebee's back in the day regularly. That was our drinking spot. We'd go, we'd watch the basketball game, we'd sing karaoke. We drank enough, and it wasn't on their menu, but the manager would make fried pickles all the time, and he knew we liked them, so he would always make them for us, and he'd serve them to us with like a ranch sauce. Oh, they were so good. What are Aussie fries, Patty? Are you talking about a bloomin' onion? I like the bloomin' onion too. That's good. Oh, mozzarella sticks bread, huh? Uh, oh, I love soft pretzels. From Auntie Anne's soft pretzel with honey mustard. So good. Patty, wait a minute. Outback has something called Aussie fries. Are they sweet potato fries or what's special about them? What's different about them? I need to know. I'm sure my hands are dry. My hand is dry. Look good. Two cheeses dipped in ranch, fries loaded with cheese and bacon. Oh, that's what it is. But that sounds good. Like I love like chili cheese fries, chili cheese dog, that stuff. So yummy. You guys probably, I don't think any of you have been to Fenway Park. Maybe you have, I don't know, but they sell hot dogs there called Fenway Frank. It really is the best hot dog. I don't know. They steam them, but it's not just that. It tastes better than like your average hot dog. And then you just put whatever toppings you want. You get your little packets of ketchup, mustard. You can get onions on it or without it, or whatever. But oh my god, they're so good. Now I put everything on my hot dog. Nick is just mustard guy kind of guy on with hot dogs. Although Dominic doesn't like hot dogs, so we haven't been eating them lately. Let's use vanilla bean cuticle oil today. Oh, this is Grimes Ridge. I didn't even realize, but I just grabbed it. It's all right. I'm gonna keep the oil out of my paper cut if I can. How jacked up my hand is. This is how you know something's wrong with me because when would you have ever seen me walk around with a hand like this? And not only walk around with it, but it's been like this for multiple days. And the nails just keep growing out every day. They're not getting any better. All right. Oh, isn't he so pretty? I'll show you again. And that's my blue moissanite ring right there. with blue and white moissanite. So moissanite comes in colors, but certain colors it's like coated moissanite. Others they've found a way to actually make them colored. So like champagne, blue, and green and cyan, blue and green colors, they can do, and white and black. Black moissanite looks like onyx, but it's shiny, but it's solid looking. It's not like you can't see in the stone or whatever. So, what do you guys all say? What, Patty? Brit. You're funny. All right, should I use a red nail fee sleeve or a white one? Do you think white? I think I'll use my white one since most of my nails are red. So I still haven't put that thing together in my kitchen. You guys, there's like probably 2,000 pieces to it. It's there are 2 bags like this of screws and stuff. Not little bags, big bags. Like I could show you guys. They're big bags. Like I could weigh in pounds each. I'm dreading it. I didn't know it was going to be like that. I'm trying to decide on a ring. Of course, I should use this moissanite one. Put it there. Here we go. Finished. Manny. I think it came out cute. I really like the shape of the nails today. The pointy almond. It's different from a stiletto, because an almond is like more rounded on the sides here, whereas a stiletto comes down straight, right? And an almond is more rounded. So I do like the more rounded side, but I still like the pointed tip. So, all right. Thank you, Brittany. Thanks, Janet. Oh, Jolene, you've been so quiet. I forgot you were here. I guess they're a bit salty. That sounds good. All right. Yeah, I really like this Manny. I love red. You guys should do more red Manny's. Red's a good color. I should do more red Manny's. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate the support. I'm so sorry. I've been flaky. I'm just telling you, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think honestly, I do feel like doing nails is like frivolous when so much serious stuff is happening. And then the other part of me is like, the news reports on, they're not even reporting the truth about what's going on. Like with these Medicaid cuts, there were these protests at the Capitol. And you know how I found out about it? By watching a YouTuber who covered an Australian news station who covered it, because no American stations covered it. How pathetic is that? You know what I mean? And it's just, I feel like everybody's just sitting back and watching as it all fucking falls apart. Do you know how many years it's going to take to get back good scientists, good doctors? I mean, cutting Meals on Wheels, cutting pediatric cancer research, cutting SNAP, cutting Medicaid. They are taking everything from us, but they're cutting everything except the military. And when Trump's budget didn't pass through the House last week or whatever, because some Republicans didn't vote for it, it wasn't because those Republicans felt sympathy for their constituents and were like, no, we're not voting to cut this stuff from the people we represent. No, it was because the Republicans didn't go far enough with those cuts. That's why they voted no. So anyway, it's passed the House. It's gonna fucking pass, you guys. And it's just everything that makes this country good is being destroyed. That's how I feel. And nobody's reacting to it, you know? It's just like, la di da. And I'm like, oh my God, am I becoming a fucking extremist? You know, this is probably how they're made. I'm losing my mind, but I am going to start going to counseling again because I don't know what else to do, you know. Um, I feel so helpless and so enraged. I have been taking time off, you know. On the weekends, it's been multiple weekends now, probably 4 weeks in a row. I haven't done my nails on the weekend. I've gone the whole weekend without doing them. I would never miss a day doing my nails, but I always wanted to do them, you know. And it's like I don't want to do them. I hate to say that. Uh, I worked so hard to get where I am, like just with nails, you know, to get the ambassador spots that I have. I don't just want to give all that up. I don't think. But I have responsibilities, you know what I mean? And if I'm not meeting them, it's not like everybody's just going to wait for me. But we have to. They represent us. That's our tax money. You know what I mean? And no. And we're also on like we're seriously we're working within a limited time frame because of like climate change too. So it's very overwhelming. That's why I feel like I'm gonna like explode. Like my brain is gonna explode, you know. And meanwhile, Trump's going around enriching himself, building a Trump Tower and somewhere out in the Middle East. Oh, what was it, Syria? They like, oh, we're going to build a Trump Tower, Damascus. He's like, oh, lift those sanctions off of Syria, and then he did. And he's got his crypto coin, all this blatantly illegal stuff, and it's just like blah blah da, you know. I can't. Somebody's got to take him out. I'll just leave it at that. I hope you guys will be here tomorrow. Thank you for listening to my spiel. See you guys.